A happy hump day to you, sports fan. I'm your host today of the ProView Rundown, Adam Deal. Glad you could join us in the beautiful ProView Network studios. We got Ball So Hard University, Aldany and Wani. He'll be on in just a minute. Oh, okay. I know where that is. I know what that is. We'll get to that in just a second.
You know where that is.
I know what that is. J. Pole, what's going on, man?
Oh, you know.
You living the best of lives?
Yeah, just trying to find my mic. Living my best life, I guess.
All right.
On a Wednesday.
Hey, you weren't here on Monday, so you didn't get to talk United with us, man. What do you think about that?
It was great. I was there. I got to sit in like I've never sat in these seats ever. It's like the far right field, but the upper one.
Yeah.
Way in the back, and it's nice. Nobody's in your way, and it was. Granted, some people were getting kind of mad because we were loud, but I'm like.
What do you mean? Like how?
Yeah, my kids.
The whole stadium was loud.
Yeah, I'm like, my kids are right here. You guys are too loud. And we're like, I'm sorry.
Move on over to the berm then, man.
Go to
Come
the
on.
berm. But it was a good time, and it's funny. Like even the 2-0 and even the third goal, it was just even more loud. It was just insanity. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We'll continue updating you with United stuff. We'll have standings and stuff here in the future. As you know, in the summer we fall a little bit lighter on sports, and so now we got a new team to cover, which is really exciting. And we'll get to that. Let's throw up some brackets, and we'll get to that. We'll save our trash can segment for the second segment.
All right. Well, 3A softball.
Yeah, why not? And so we'll take a look at it. And I'll leave this as an open forum, I guess. Well, actually, you know what? Here, let's properly introduce Alden so then he can get into the conversation as well. So if you mind throwing Alden up real quick, and then we'll get
Aldany Wani, Ball So Hard University.
Boom.
You know, you made that graphic already, like, that's already been like almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot younger me, but a lot of the same things are still going on. But
Where are you at?
Where am I at?
Detective Pikachu land.
Oh,
Yeah,
Detective
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Oh, okay. All right. So you know, my friend Ryan Reynolds, you know, plays Deadpool and stuff. You know, he's gonna make a big appearance in this Detective Pikachu movie. I'm kind of excited about it. Well, I mean, we've already seen Charizard in the trailer. We've seen Mewtwo in the trailer. So I mean, and it looks like it's gonna be really funny. So go check it out.
How many
pumped up.
characters is Ryan Reynolds? Like, he's like the Green Lantern. He's a Pikachu.
The Green Lantern was just one of the worst, right? Like,
It wasn't.
doesn't he get like critically, like, that's his?
Yeah, that's what he
his-
even says in Deadpool. He's like, don't make the suit green and don't make it CGI. But yeah, it was
Everything else, though, I love Ryan Reynolds, right? Like, how do you?
Just Friends, bro. That's not even
Just
yeah.
Friends?
yeah, just some Just Friends
Obviously,
back in the day.
he started it all with Dan Wilder, right?
Yeah.
And then what about Just Friends is maybe the most underrated
Yeah,
movie he does.
yeah.
How about Waiting?
Yeah, Waiting's a good
Waiting's
one too.
original.
Waiting?
Yep.
Right?
Ryan Reynolds, this one's for you. There you go. That's all I got.
All right.
You get
okay.
Adam Deal.
All right, so let's throw in some brackets now. I think we're a sports show. Robertson on the boys and girls side, or softball and baseball side, got the 1 seed. I don't know. I mean, I know Cobre historically has kind of won this, so I mean, just a shot of the dark, guys. I'm just gonna go crazy here. I'm gonna go Cobre. You know.
Yeah, I want to see that. It's always nice to see a Battle of Las Vegas, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for in that semifinals. It looks like that they would meet up, Robertson and West. I mean, that would be a great semifinal. But yeah, I'd have to agree with you. Probably, I feel like Cobra is going to take it.
All right, moving on now, some 4A. Artesia gets that 1 seed. I feel like they got a very difficult matchup on the other side with Lovington and Silver. Like, Silver obviously is historically dominated as well, and so has Aztec. How about Gallup for the first time in a long time getting a home game series? J. Pole, shot in the dark. What are you going here? You going any upsets? I'm going Silver.
Ooh, silver. I'm gonna go. Wasn't it Miyamura like a couple years back? Was that the? Well, I'm gonna go Miyamura.
Oh, there you go. To win it all?
Yeah, for the all.
All right.
12 seed.
I've been doing this softball for a couple years now, and every year Silver's won it. So let's just stick with Silver.
See?
But watch out for Los Lunas on that other side of the bracket, though.
It's the highest seed they've ever gotten in softball, by the way, Los Lunas. So on to the next, a little 5A softball. I feel like this bracket is just ready to kill itself. I'm going big upset. Cleveland Storm, the 10 seed to win it all.
Ooh.
They're on fire lately, and
You know,
they had to deal with Rio Rancho Volcano all year, and they beat them. So
Yeah, and Ciebla is not going to win now that Sebastian Noel predicted that they were going to win on the softball and baseball seeding selection
Really?
show. So I feel like they're cursed now, but Rio Rancho, Volcano, that's the final I see happening. But I mean, it's pretty open. Any of these teams can make it to the finals.
okay, J. Poole.
I'll take Volcano. I mean, tough seed. I mean, they just got to get. It looks like they just have to get past your Cleveland Storm, but that'd be a nice little semifinals.
Remember, it's a double elim too in the girls' 5A bracket, right? Once you get to the quarters, so first round you'll play best three, then they do the double elim. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Let's do a little baseball. 2A baseball. Texaco rules the world. Nothing changes. Texaco, they just breed athletes over there.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Adam. Don't really know too much about these other teams, so.
You mean you haven't studied up on 2A baseball here in the metro area?
You know, actually, a couple weekends ago when I went up to Red River, drove by McCurdy, and saw where that was, and it's a very nice campus, you know.
So now you know where
So I
McCurdy-
think I'm going to go with McCurdy since I drove by there the other day.
Okay.
Very, very lovely town in northern New Mexico. So go McCurdy.
J. Poole.
I'm gonna go with Estancia.
Okay.
Got some family in Estancia, so why not?
All right. Let's
All
go
right,
with 3A
moving on.
baseball. Robertson, they're the 1 seed. I'm going to stick with Robertson in this one. I'm going Robertson.
You know, I think I'm going to stay on the same trend I've been and just hope that Robertson plays Vegas in the finals
Yeah,
this
I like
time. I'd really like that. But I feel like it's a toss-up.
There'd be a
between
nice
those
crowd
two
for that,
teams.
too. I'd like to see that.
Oh yeah, and Vegas definitely travels strong, especially when it's the two premier schools.
So you're saying that we couldn't give Richard Tripp that broadcast, right? Like that.
Yeah, because he'd be too divided, you know. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst we've ever seen homering on this network, but
You're about to see some homer here. Go to 4A. St. Pius, get this. Okay, St. Pius, they're the favorites. This is who I'm taking. I'm taking Academy over Goddard. Goddard's going to make their 5th straight appearance, in my opinion, in the championship game, and Academy is going to win. Academy is a dangerous team for me.
you know, I'm going to stick with I'm going to be real boring and stick with these 1 seeds, and I'm going St. Pius. You know, they got that old school Pittsburgh Pirates uniform.
I do like their
love it.
unis.
I love it, and you know, but I mean, they're going to have some trouble. I mean, Valley, Belen, those 2 teams aren't slouches. I mean, it's going to be a pretty open bracket, though. I'm going with the Sartans, though, number 1.
Pole?
Sartans, I'll go Artesia, number 3 seed.
Just shot out of the dark there, Artesia.
Shot in the dark. Got to show them some love.
All right. And lastly, a little love in the 6A.
Uh-oh.
Or 5A, I'm sorry, baseball. And guys, I'm going my Rams. You know, they struggled a little bit to end the season, but you know, Murphy, he knows how to get his guys ready. And when it comes and it's all said and done, when those semifinals are sitting there, the Rio Rancho's going to be in them. Watch out. Pitchers are used up. That's what they want. Volcano's going to use up their pitchers. Used up. They're going to be there.
Cinderella story. Real grand.
Hey, that could happen for sure.
Cinderella story.
I'm going to go, you know, my brother played a lot with a couple of these Volcano Vista kids growing up.
Is it their year?
So I'm going to go with Volcano Vista. Diego Cortez, and the solid pitching that they have, and I think that'll be enough.
So since 1988, it's my favorite stat, since 1988, only 5 teams have won big school baseball, and it's Farmington, El Dorado, Rio Rancho, Carlsbad, and La Cueva. And so nobody else has won big school baseball. Is this the year? I will say this. Centennial's road to the semis, in my opinion, no disrespect to anybody, in my opinion, is the easiest. I think Centennial's got the best road to get to the semis, and they'll set themselves up, I think, between a winner of Cleveland and La Cueva in the semis, which we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
And I mean, even with like Volcano, I mean, how many times in the past couple of years since they've opened have they made it to this baseball state championship? They almost pulled it off in 2011.
They always get to like the
Yeah.
semis, right? Semis
Yeah.
or quarters is when Volcano bows out, and I think they've played in the finals one time.
Yeah, I think it was
Andre
against La
Vigil.
Cueva in 2011, I think, which was a very close game and came down to the end, but La Cueva was able to pull it out. But, I'm going to go Volcano Vista Hawks. Fly, Hawks.
Okay.
Fly.
I like it. We're all spread out here. So, J-Pole, you go Rio Grande, I went Rio Rancho, you went Hawks. We'll find out. Cleveland Storm, they could definitely win it. La Cueva, a lot of people are sleeping on La Cueva. The 2-time defending champs, I think, can still do this thing. So, we'll see. Trash can segment. When you return on the rundown.
It's a clean start here in this one. Nearing our first exchange. Coming out of that, look at Cleveland on the inside. Passing Volcano Vista. Cleveland 1, Volcano 2. Rio in third, Volcano 4. Cleveland hands off well in front of the pack. They'll start to cut in. Final exchange, it's Cleveland with the lead. Need a strong anchor to hold on. Here comes Volcano Vista. Cleveland 1, Volcano 2. And it's Cleveland that's going to take it. Wire. Guns up, and it's a clean start. And right away, it's Noah Fay leading the pack. Hurdles going down left and right, and Noah Fay is undeterred. He's your champ. Here we go, clean start. Coming around the turn. Look at that. Blaine Grant from Volcano Vista with the Jets. Not even close. Blaine Grant goes wire to wire in that one. 21-8. Guns up. We've got a clean start. Boys 4x100 meter relay. Fastest prelim time belongs to the Cleveland Storm at 42.47. Volcano Vista coming in right behind them at 42.88. Second exchange. Volcano and Cleveland very clean, and look at them coming around the turn. And Cleveland out ahead after that one. Great exchange. And it's down to the final leg. That is a heavy push being made by Volcano, but Cleveland able to hang on. Via Jaramillo from Albuquerque High. It's a clean start here. As I said, Swanson in lane 4 comes in with the fastest seed time, and there she is, well ahead of the competition already. Israel Swanson is your 2019 Metro champ. Runners are up. We're off. It's a clean start here. 200-meter dash. This is the one and only heat. Adriana Tatum coasting in front of the pack. Johnson in second, Duffy in third, but that is Tatum the entire way. Is up. We're underway. It's a clean start in our first race. Getting around to exchange number 1. Looks good. We had a clean exchange zone there. Cleveland looked to be out in front as of right now, getting into exchange number 2. And here comes La Cueva there in lane 4. Keep an eye. Sandia making a really heavy push as well here in lane 3. Final exchange. It's all going to come down to this. Bears and Matadors well out in front. And how's that for an anchor leg from Sandia? The Matadors will take it for this year. Tatum in lane 4 has your fastest prelim time, the only one that's sub 13. She qualified at 12.83. And there she goes, making it look easy. Adriana Tatum from Sandia High School. And it's a clean start. A bit of a slow start there in lane 4 for Grant. And is he going to be able to bring it back? Check out lane 3. Connor O'Toole, it looked like he celebrated it. Let's go to the board for conference.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
High school sports are back. The 2018-19 season kicks off, and you could watch every ProView Network broadcast live on the NFHS network. Every moment, from every game, from every sport, including all NMAA state championships. Get your highly discounted monthly pass now. Go to ProViewNetworks.com and sign up. Watch New Mexico's best. Back at it, the rundown. We're going to get in the trash can segment. Tom Dragmeister, of course, color commentator here at ProView Networks and friend of ProView Networks, was just mentioning Connor O'Toole. And I watched this last night, guys, on Twitter. He now has 5 offers, D1 offers. Connor O'Toole, of course, is a wide receiver from La Cueva. He had a brilliant season, a really good state championship game as well. And the 6'4" receiver who won the 100-meter dash in Metro earlier this week. He just picked up an offer from Washington State, Baylor. He's already got offers from Northern Arizona, Wyoming, and New Mexico. That's not bad, right? So it's good to see our talent here locally being talked about of course, obviously, this coming from when Zach Gentry just goes 5th round from El Dorado High School, and he's going to be playing with the Steelers. So it's good to see, yeah?
I mean, besides the Steelers part, but yeah, it's good to see him in the NFL.
And then, you know, a couple others. For example, Desmond Branch from Cleveland, he's going to be in the training camp for Atlanta. I mean, it's a long shot, but he still was invited to the training camp. And so it's cool to see that some of our athletes are able to make some noise. So, Jay Pohl, lead us off into some trash can, man. What do you got?
All right. Well, this one, you know, it's not bad. It's a little local. It's a little national. And let's just check it out. And I got audio, so which is the best part.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all know what happened yesterday.
Maybe the coolest thing I've seen.
Liverpool shocked the world with a 4-0 crushing over Barcelona.
Well, they say it's the greatest comeback in Champions League history. I will dispute that. But well, this has happened before, guys. In 2004, Liverpool in the finals was trailing AC Milan 3-0. And they came back and tied it 3-3 and won in a shootout. So I think the finals probably outdoes the semis, but yeah, to lose in the first leg and have to win at least 3-0 to force overtime and 4-0 against a team like Barcelona, I didn't think was possible. So when I heard this on the radio, I like had to check. I couldn't even believe it. So.
Well, who's on Barcelona? Coutinho, Messi, Suarez. You got
everybody.
Every single.
And let me tell you something. Get this. Messi was so distraught. He stayed in the locker room. Team left him, right? Stayed in the locker room. He had his own security. He said, I'm taking my own flight home. So Messi goes to the airport by himself. Barcelona fans were trying to fight Messi at the airport. First off, Barcelona fans, how lucky have you been for the last almost 2 decades to have a guy like Lionel Messi on your team to be able to deliver the championships he has and the oohs and ahs and the greatest player along with Cristiano Ronaldo ever to play the sport. So, I mean, those guys, the Barcelona fans should be in the trash can, Alden. What? That's like
super
booing Michael
disrespectful.
Jordan.
That's super disrespectful. But, I mean, soccer fans, you guys know, soccer fans are like super harsh. Super, like the top tier of harshness.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's no excuses when you have that big of a lead and you choke it all away. You deserve to end up in the trash can.
That's no doubt.
Yep.
A trash can in Albuquerque. That's a dirty trash can. Well, back to local.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. I thought it was good. Every team in the Western Conference, besides NM United, is in the trash can.
Yes.
Just throw them in there.
United's in first place, 10 games through. Some teams have not played 10 games, but still, first place. I love it. Alden, what do you think?
You know, I think it's really great what United's doing, kind of what we talked about on Monday.
Yeah.
Let's just keep this momentum going and let's get a Major League Soccer team here.
So guys,
people.
I don't know if you know this, but so the next game for United is El Paso, and they're brand new to the USL as well. And so we've deemed this the new rivalry, right?
I've seen some stuff on Instagram.
That's what I'm talking about.
With the garbage truck, that one was
So there's
messed
a
up.
picture with Mayor Tim Keller, and there's a United logo on a garbage truck, right? And Tim Keller's there. And so El Paso Locomotive sent a tweet out saying, hey, United, is this the team bus that you're taking over to, you know, because it's trash, right? And so it fueled like this wild thing. And I think United's response was, you know, hey, I'm sorry that we sent like a picture of the table, right? And we're number 1, and we're like, and it can't scroll down to 10, and we're like, hey, sorry, we can't scroll down to see where you're at on the table. So, you know, so there's good back and forth. I like it though.
Yeah,
Don't you guys like it?
Yeah.
I like it. I definitely like it.
I mean, that's what it should be. Not like, oh, hey, good luck and safe travel. Well, safe travels, but like, you know, you don't want. Let's shake hands. Like, come on, this is a rivalry.
It's gonna get dicey. I can imagine when they come to Albuquerque.
It's gonna be nice.
There you go. Toss the Sixers in there. Why not?
Oh yeah. Sixers are garbage. They always have been. Ben Simmons was supposed to be this new best thing, Alden. He can't make a shot to save his life.
Yeah, new LeBron James. Yeah, right. But the person I think deserves to be in the trash can out of everybody on the 76ers is the process himself, Joel Embiid. You know, everybody's been hyping him up. And people have been giving him legendary accolades before he's even won championship.
He hasn't even gotten to the
They're
conference
already
finals.
comparing him to Shaq,
I'm with
Wilt, Hakeem Olajuwon. All those guys won championships. So and then did you see Adam? He was sitting there on the bench checking out his 13 points of, like, he was literally on the bench just reading his stats. And it looked bad. It looked bad during the middle of the game when they were getting blown out.
What
by
about
30
Jimmy Butler,
points.
too? I feel like everyone wants Jimmy Butler. Oh, we want Jimmy Butler. We want Jimmy Butler. What has Jimmy Butler ever won? Ever? I don't even think he's been past this round in the playoffs.
Let
this
Alden
whole
tell
team.
you.
That's why
Alden
this
knows.
whole team is in the trash can.
Butler's-
Yeah, it's just bad. I mean, you got to give kudos to the Raptors.
Kawhi's out of his mind right now.
Kawhi is showing, you know, a couple years ago when he won that NBA Finals MVP, everybody was kind of just like, man, this guy could be a great two-way player. And since then, Tim Duncan left. He's been injured. But now we've finally been able to see Kawhi back at 100%. So, and, you know, they have a solid team around them full of veteran, gutty players. I mean, the Raptors might win the
This
East.
is what I want. I want Kawhi to go to LA to play with LeBron along with Klay Thompson, and then I want Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Zion Williamson to play for New York, and I want it to be New York and LA.
Let's do it.
Can we make that
Let's
happen?
book it. Let's book it.
Okay. What else have we got, Jay? Is that it? I'm in the trash can?
No, you're Mayor Keller on the trash can.
Oh, one person too we probably should have thrown in the trash can as well is Max Kellerman, man. What is
Can we throw Max Kellerman?
what is going
Oh
on
my
with
God.
this guy? Like literally,
Kawhi is the best.
Like Jay Williams, like literally just like
Put him in his
walked off
place.
the set. Yeah, and
He
just
put him in his
walked
place,
out.
though.
Yeah, he put him in his place, and he was just like, I can't even do this anymore. And he just walked off. He just walked off set mid-show. That was gangster. But yeah, Max Kellerman, what are you talking about, man? Like how I was saying the process, like how people were comparing it. I'm pretty sure it was Kellerman was the one who was doing that, and then Kawhi. I mean, he's been playing great, but it's too early to compare him to Kobe.
He's been playing great, fine.
Yeah.
Are you going to compare him to Kobe's legacy?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's like what is Kawhi like? Remember when Shaq first left and it was just Kobe by himself, and like it was against the Suns and it was like Amari
#1
and Steve
seed.
Nash, and like they still ended up losing the series,
But
but
buzzer
Kobe,
beater.
yeah, Kobe literally carried that series to 7 games by himself. Smush Parker was his next best player.
But
like,
and then
come on.
the next 2 wins that Kobe had was with Pau Gasol, right? And,
Yeah.
and Lamar Odom. Okay, those are good players. Those are not elite players, though.
Yeah.
Okay, Pau Gasol and Lamar Odom were very, very good, but they weren't like the best players in the NBA. And
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Kobe Bryant did win his without Shaq and was the guy. So let's just calm down. a
Yeah,
little bit.
Max, you need to chill, bro. You need to chill. Or else,
What is this?
Track.
Oh. Okay, so you do need to know, folks, that this is supposed to be broadcast in the NFHS network. There is heavy rain expected Friday and Saturday. And I do not know. We talked with the NMAA actually moments ago, and the NMAA they don't know what they'll do and what events will be delayed and how to proceed yet until we actually do see the weather. And so I foresee maybe some rescheduling here.
Midweek
I don't know. Hopefully things go smooth.
You heard
if
it here
so,
first.
Friday and Saturday, we've got the coverage via the NFHS network coming your way.
If I remember right, too, I mean, this has happened before, I'm pretty sure, where they had to cancel it on the weekend, and we did it like during the week one year.
Right.
Yep.
So like a
For
Monday,
the small
Tuesday or
schools,
something.
yeah,
We're
like
gonna
a
have to
Monday,
find out.
Tuesday. But, you know, I love the small schools track because, I mean, it literally just, I mean, so many people come from all corners of the state. And, you know, you got to give the small schools love.
I'm with you.
You got to.
I'm with you. You got final words?
Final words. Good show, guys.
Josh.
Josh is here.
Oh, hey, Jay.
Josh, Adam Adam made some comments about your non-showing up to the show last on Monday.
You know, Monday.
What do you got to say about that to defend your honor and your integrity?
It's actually embarrassing for an employee to disrespect his his family like this, would be late on a Monday.
Oh, it's kind of like the host sitting in the office instead of hosting the show, huh?
I'm in a fortuitous position to be the CEO of ProView Networks.
Oh, Monday was a day off. Lost my keys. I couldn't find them. That was it. I lost my keys.
If anybody knows
and
Josh
Game
Brown,
of Thrones. I told Alden, I divulged it. I binged Game of Thrones on Sunday night. Woke up a little late on Monday.
Okay.
Caught up on season 8 though.
I totally get it. If anybody knows JB, he's always the first one here, so we joke with him. That
we
he finally
forgive him.
wasn't,
We
so.
forgive him.
All right, that'll do it. Alden Ball So Hard University, having some fun. Jay Pull and also
Albuquerque
JB,
Bull
Bear
Snake
Trent
Show.
Brown. I'm Adam Nielsen. So
Oh yeah.
what?
Albuquerque Bull Snake Show.
Yeah, we're right now. We forgot to tease it, but we're gonna run the Albuquerque Bull Snake Show pilot episode right now.
There you go. There's a tease.